Okay, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Energized. I'm sitting here with the main man himself, Ross Cadwell.
The main man, that's me. Barry, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
Barry, your summer's been made, hasn't it?
My summer is now going to be filled with Love Island.
Filled with hunks and gorgeous babes.
Yeah, man. It's back.
What did you think, man? Let's before we go any further. If you are new to the Energized podcast,
Welcome.
and if you're a returning Energized listener
Welcome back.
or watcher now, whatever you want to call it, but yeah, welcome back. Welcome to the show, guys. If you do like the show, hit now subscribe, hit the notifications bell, all that crack, thumbs up. You know how we do it.
Yeah. This is going to be an interesting one because we put a poll out being like, who's going to be watching Love Island this summer? So if you're obviously if you're tuning in now, you're going to be like, what are they going to say? But if you were going to be watching Love Island this year, make sure to give it a like. And if you're not, give it a thumbs down. I think that's the fairest way to do it, yeah?
All those thumbs down.
All the thumbs down. Okay, so basically we put the poll out and we were like, who's going to be watching Love Island this year? And yesterday it was launched and over 4 million people tuned in. So as you know...
Everybody,
yeah. So as you know, myself and Ross, we cover what's hot and what's not. So we were like, right, we'll discuss Love Island, obviously, because it started and so many people are interested in it. So, Ross, the good, the bad, the ugly, Love Island has started. First of all, what do you actually make of the show itself?
it's such a weird show because it's such a show for... It's like they took all the best parts of X on the Beach and Big Brother and amalgamated it into one show. Is that the best way of putting it?
I think that's actually the perfect way to do it, yeah.
Yeah, so we have a reality TV show for 8 weeks of extraordinarily good people. Sorry, good looking people, not good people. And like they're there to find love. And I'll do the comments, find love, because really see it's to grow your Instagram following and sell tea whiteners.
Yeah.
But
it's basically...
It's like car crash TV, but must watch TV.
Yeah, it's basically like Instagram, but in real life, isn't it?
That's exactly what it's like. And they were already saying on it, like, oh, he follows me on Instagram, or he likes all my photos on Instagram, but I don't follow him back.
Yeah. Do you think people going in now, obviously when the show was first launched a couple of years ago, people went in, they didn't know how big it was going to get. Like, for instance, last year it was enormous. And people like Danny Dyer, who won the show, she has like 3.5 million followers now on Instagram, which is crazy if you think about it. But these people now going in know what's going to come.
Yeah, but also I think you have to look at it and think each year it's only getting bigger. More and more people on Instagram. More and more people are following it. And you know what it is? ITV put out such good content. I think the most underrated part of the show was actually Ian Sterling, the guy who does the voiceovers.
Yeah, he's brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah, he actually like sort of makes the show.
He does. By the way, for people who don't know, the voiceover guy, Ian Sterling, first of all, he's a comedian, he's Scottish, but he's actually going out with Lauren Whitmore as well.
Yeah, she's brilliant and she's gorgeous.
Yeah. Do you think he's punching a bit?
I don't know, because he makes her laugh all the time, so like,
that's
maybe she's winning.
That's the thing. That's what I want to get into in this show as well. Like,
I think like she's clearly winning the looks department, but like he's definitely more better personality.
Well, that's what we're probably going to get into. What's more important, looks or personality? Because as you know, looks fade, but personality is there for a long time.
For me, I think it comes down to personality, really. Obviously, looks are important, and that's like initially what you're attracted to someone. But at the end of the day, like if someone's really, really, really good looking, but then they're an absolute terrible person, well, then you have no interest in them.
No, that's true. And especially in a show like this, people are going to be really scrutinised.
Oh, 100%.
But obviously, before we go into the cast and everything, because last night the show was launched, previously people have gone into the show and then they've struggled with mental health issues after they've left the show. And like it's well known, there's a girl called Sophie and there's a guy called Mike, and they both committed suicide after the show. What do you sort of make of this sort of situation as well? Because people going into the show now, like, I wouldn't say nobodies. They probably have a bit of a following because you need a bit of a following to go into the show. But like, what's going to happen when they come out? Nobody's going to be ready for it, you know?
Well, they've actually changed it this year that there's actually counselling available for when you leave the show.
Okay.
Which is like...
That's good.
Pretty good on ITV's part, to be fair to them. But look, that's sort of what you sign up for when you go on the show. Like, you're going on national TV. Yeah. You can't like go on national TV for 8 weeks and then like expect to leave and be like, hopefully no one recognises me. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the way the world works. So, look, you have to prepare yourself for, and it's very hard to prepare yourself for something because most of these people, their entire life of working to be famous.
Yeah. It is the thing is, no one can go in now being like, oh, I didn't know I was going to become so well known and famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
you can't
didn't
be
realise
naive.
Boohoo.com were going to be ringing me as soon as I walked out the door.
Yeah. Like, for instance, Tyson Fury's brother's on the show, and his name's Tommy Fury, and Tyson Fury announced this on Ariel Helwani's, it's a MMA show, and he said, my brother's going on. So I went onto his Instagram, he had like 35,000 followers, and now he has 336,000 followers, and he's only 1 day old, the show.
Is he already like the favourite to win the show then, is he?
I'd say so.
He's already got the most followers by a lot.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like he might end up like saying something the wrong thing, get himself kicked off though. I feel like that's always a fear.
Okay, the thing is, right, when the show started yesterday, right?
Put it this way, if he was a Big Brother, I feel like he'd get kicked off.
Yeah. The thing that I actually like about Love Island, right? First of all, they do a great job. They post it every day, so you get to watch it every day. Like, whereas like stuff like X on the Beach and all, that's like a weekly show, and you sort of like Geordie Shore. It's just you're like,
yeah. And you don't know how staged X on the Beach is. Now I'm sure part of Love Island is staged, but like, oh my God, is that my ex-boyfriend coming out of the sea? No way.
No way. But there is something about TV shows like what sort of TV show would you call this, like? Reality TV.
Reality TV, yeah.
Yeah, there's something about it that like the way Big Brother, when they first like got it going, people like to watch people, like especially good looking people, fall in love.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the way the world works. People like looking at attractive people. They like looking at them together, and they also like following a relationship.
Yeah. It's well, we'll start off, right? So the girls all come in, right? And this is so funny because like it's like you don't want to be judgmental towards them, right?
Yeah.
But like when the guys then came in, they were being so judgmental towards the guys. For instance, the Scottish guy came out and he was like, "You didn't expect this Scottish accent to come out with this," and then all of a sudden they're like, "No, he's Scottish. I don't like him." You know what I mean? It's sort of like
he shaves his legs.
Yeah. Well, and it was just so harsh or something straight away. It's sort of like on Tinder. Don't try on Tinder. You're looking at people and you're just judging them by a photo. That's why I feel like on Tinder it should almost be like a 10-second clip of you being like, "Hi, my name's Barry and I enjoy doing podcasts. I like sport." Like, you know what I mean? Like, rather than just a filtered photograph of yourself, you know?
Yeah, well, that would make more sense, but I don't think you'd sort of rule out the unconfident people to the confident people.
Yeah. I feel like that's going to be a future app. I feel the future app, people are going to be talking into the camera.
What's like a YouTube dating show?
Maybe.
Or more of a Snapchat sort of dating show.
No, not a dating show. Just like a Tinder.
Yeah, but dating app.
Yeah.
But then like that's going to be like people are going to tend to start filming their dates on that app. If that makes sense.
No, I don't mean a TV show. No, I mean like Tinder.
I'm saying if it was Tinder and you video message each other, that's what you're sort of saying. No, don't show it on Tinder. You just see a picture and you're like, yes or no. Like, instead of just a picture, like your face is there being like, "Hi, my name is Ross." Yeah, but it's a 10-second clip though.
Yeah, 10-second clip. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Snapchat. Instead of your profile picture is a Snapchat video of you talking to it, or an Instagram video you talking to it, as opposed to yeah. But then like people are gonna like put those videos up online.
Well, you're on the dating app, so you sort of that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, I know, yeah, but I'm saying that like I think it will encourage more people to, when they're first interacting, to do back and forth video messages for 10 seconds.
Why not then?
I'm not against it, but I'm saying that's what I think the app would turn out to be.
All right, yeah. I think we should make that app anyway.
Any coders out there who want to make a dating app?
Any coders?
Or game.
But yeah, like the amount of people we follow, like we follow so many boys and girls, and they're all posting it. Like even famous people are posting. People like Scotty T, and then even KSI and all were posting it. So like everyone's going to be captivated for the next 8 weeks watching this. So if this video actually does all right, we'll probably do like a weekly sort of talk about it. But
also, the music that starts before Love Island is quite like iconic or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's Love Island time.
It's just shot very, very well. It's something like, don't show it Made in Chelsea, the way that got really big because of the filter they use and the camera and stuff. It's just it's shot brilliantly, in fairness.
You know what's quite funny, right? 9 times out of 10, there's some bird sitting there in her pajamas wearing yesterday's tan with like no makeup on her face and her hair up in a bun going, oh, you're one there, her arse isn't that nice, you know what I mean? And then there's some lad like me sitting at home eating a pizza being like, your man's calves are a bit funny looking, aren't they?
It is.
You know what I mean?
They're getting so scrutinized, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%. That's what you go on TV for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what they're doing there.
Like if I was on that show, they'd be like, "There's Dad Bod Ross," and I'd be like, "Have you not seen Andy Ruiz and Daniel Cormier? You know, Dad Bods are in, bro."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but Ross, what are you expecting for the next sort of like week that's going? Because obviously Tyson Fury's brothers after walking in, I think that was what the majority of people were waiting for online.
I think there's going to be 2 more girls come in probably tonight at the very end of the episode as well. So I don't think the cast that are in there right now will be the same cast in about 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
I think there's stronger people to come in, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What do you make of the cast? Because to be honest, on previous shows, like obviously your man like Cam, obviously like Cam won the show there 2 years ago, and then like Danny and Jack were in the first openings like group of people. Was there anyone in the first group, either boys or girls, that you think are going to go very far?
You
don't have to say names. Like
I'm trying to think of who came in.
Yeah.
The only person I remember is your man Anton, because he was like the first lad I saw, the Scottish lad. And he actually just looked a bit too groomed. That was my initial thought, and he was a bit short, and like I think the girls were like, "Oh, he's too small." The next fella came in wearing that yellow shirt, and I was like, "Nah." And he's already said like he's done the dirt and 2 of his 4 birds, so like he's out of the picture. Then
that's
the guy who makes the sandwiches.
Yeah, the sandwich guy.
I'm like not overly impressed by him so far. He reminds me of somewhat of a mix between Kem and who was your man who was like looking at the stars last season. He was with Megan for a while. Do you remember him? And he was like, look, remember the lads were trying to snake him over for the doctor?
No, not really, no.
Okay, well, if you remember him, let us know who that is.
Let us know, yeah.
And then the last fella who was like the airplane fixer. Is that what you call him? The airplane mechanic? The guy with good abs but didn't actually say anything.
Oh, the sort of Welsh guy.
Yeah, like none of them really did anything for me. But like Tommy and the dancer fella, I'm like, right, well, I'm interested to see what they have to say. In terms of the girls, like I think the surfer girl stands out the most because like I think she's cool. She surfs like.
Yeah. By the way, for people who are from Ireland watching this now, there is a girl on the show called from Dublin. Her name's like Yowanda. But there was also the dancer guy who came in was actually meant to be dancing with former Miss Ireland Holly Carpenter on Strictly Come Dancing, the Irish one.
And what, did he like do Love Island instead of doing that show?
No, what happened was he like broke his leg while he was with his brother at like around Christmas time, and then like his brother got like a punch and he stood in for him, and then he got his leg broken. Oh, so now he's on this.
There's also the fellow with all the tattoos. I thought he was a bit of a hunk.
Yeah, the firefighter guy.
Is he a bit short as well? Is he?
Yeah, they all look a bit short. That's the thing. The women like it's so funny because like girls in their head are like, I want this, and then like someone else can come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? They all want tall, dark, handsome, and a few tattoos. Mike
from 3 or 4 seasons ago, or your man Adam on last season.
Adam from last season, yeah.
That's who they're looking for, or maybe Tommy Fury.
Tommy Fury walked in. They all sort of like
they were like, "What do you do?" He was like, "I'm professional boxing." They were like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, it's funny because like all the girls going in now and guys, I say, all have like a particular type, and then they could end up with something totally different. But
in terms of girls, none of them actually overly stood out to me, except for your one Anna. Her lips are just so big, but like they're so fake. I'm like, she looks very plastic. I just don't get her.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of girls feel like they have to look like that in order to come across attractive.
I feel like she thinks she's a bit of a Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I say that's why some of the girls watching now would be like, what do the guys really think? Like, to be honest, in my opinion, I thought the best looking one was the sort of surfer girl because
definitely,
yeah. Like I like the way like girls are like, they don't have to like keep fit, but they just have to like sort of like be a bit active and like to go for something rather than being like a Barbie, you know?
Yeah, and I like the other girl who looked, I'm gonna say, a bit like Rihanna.
Yeah,
the sort of curly hair. I thought she seemed cool or something. She seemed the most down to earth. They seem the most suited down to earth. I think the other ones are there sort of playing up the camera. The air hostess one seems a bit desperate almost, and I think that's a bit harsh to say after an episode, but like that was my first impression of her.
She's almost like the reincarnated version of the air hostess girl Laura from last year.
The girl Anna with the juicy lips. I feel like
lips.
I feel like she's got a sex tape already somewhere waiting to come out.
Going to be circulating.
And then who was the other one? Oh, the Irish girl was like got a picture on the bus, and I was like, I wonder what bus that was.
Yeah. But just looking at them now, Ross, is there anyone that you expect to come out and be like as big as like Chris and Cam or Danny Dyer?
Well, I feel like a lot of people are going to show up Tommy Fury's next boxing fight anyway.
Yeah, same here. That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, so that's all I can think of. He's like the Aaron Geordie Shore of boxing.
Yeah.
Except he's probably very, very talented. Not that Aaron Geordie Shore is not, but like he's probably extremely talented if he's related to Tyson Fury.
Yeah. Would you say any more Irish people be going in? I'd be very interested to see if any Irish people go in.
I don't think so, just because normally we sort of have an idea if someone's going in. What do you think?
Oh, we don't really. Remember Rob Lipsett was on it, and
Yeah, but we sort of knew a few weeks in advance, no?
no, I think it was like a couple of days in advance.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd say they could do it very fast, being like, "Do you want to go on the show?" I was like, yeah.
I think a lot of these people mentioned that they got like DMs and Instagram to go straight on it. You know.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe. It depends. Like, I'm sure. I don't really know anyone Irish sort of single who was like ready to go on with like sort of 50,000 followers.
Yeah, a few followers. Yeah, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, but is there anything else you want to say about this? And what are you sort of expecting from the next 8 weeks? Because like people are going to be tuning in non-stop. I know my mum will definitely be watching it. Like,
just expect good hands, some nice muscles, and some hooking up, I suppose.
yeah, it's going to be an interesting show. It's going to take over. Like, it's just going to be trending non-stop for the next 8 weeks.
#trending.